The evening train was crowded. People were tired. Some were standing, some sitting quietly. Among them sat Ethan, a young student, with heavy books in his lap. He was tired too, but his eyes still carried hope and dreams. At the next stop, the doors opened. An old man with white hair and a walking stick stepped in. He looked weak, holding the handle for balance. Many passengers saw him, but no one offered a seat. Some even pretended to sleep. Ethan looked at the old man. For a moment, he thought of his own aching legs, but then he quickly stood up. "Sir, please sit here," Ethan said politely. The old man gave a gentle smile. "Thank you, son. Not many young people do this now. God bless you." Ethan stood, holding the pole as the train rattled forward. After a while, the old man asked, "What do you do, young man?" Ethan replied, "I'm studying hard for a scholarship exam. My dream is to study abroad. But sometimes, it feels impossible." The old man nodded slowly. When the train reached the last stop, he handed Ethan a small card. "Come and meet me tomorrow," he said with a kind smile. That night, Ethan looked at the card again and again. It read, "Professor William Hartman, retired Dean, International Studies." Ethan was shocked. Could this really be true? After some thought, he decided to visit. The next day, Ethan went to the professor's home. It was small but filled with books, medals, and photographs of students who had studied across the world. The professor welcomed him warmly and checked his study notes. "You have talent," the professor said firmly, "but your focus is weak. If you want the scholarship, you'll need discipline and commitment. Are you ready for it?" Ethan nodded with determination. And so began his training. Every day, Ethan studied under the professor's guidance. He struggled at times, failed practice tests, and almost gave up. But the professor reminded him, "Even a diamond is made under pressure. Don't stop now." Weeks turned into months. Ethan grew sharper and more confident. Slowly, the professor became more than a teacher. He became like a grandfather. They shared tea, stories, and lessons about life. Finally, the day of the exam arrived. Ethan entered the hall with trembling hands but remembered the professor's words, "Deep breathe and trust yourself." He wrote with courage, giving his best. Then came the waiting. Every morning, Ethan checked his email. Days felt endless. At last, the message appeared, "Congratulations. You have been awarded the International Scholarship." Ethan's eyes filled with tears. His dream had come true. Without wasting a moment, he ran to the professor's home. "Sir, I did it." Ethan cried, voice breaking with emotion. "I got the scholarship because of you." The professor smiled gently and placed a hand on his shoulder. "No, dear, you earned it with your hard work. I only guided you. But remember, your life changed because of a small act of kindness. The day you gave me your seat, you opened this door. Never forget, the good you give will always find its way back." Ethan hugged him tightly. A simple act on a crowded train had turned into a journey that changed his destiny forever. Moral: even the smallest act of kindness can create life-changing opportunities. What you give from the heart always returns, sometimes in ways greater than you can imagine. Ethan's life changed because of a small act of kindness on a crowded train. It teaches us that we never know how far a simple gesture can reach. Sometimes, one good deed can open doors we never imagined. And maybe, the kindness you show today could return to you in ways you can't even dream of. If this story touched your heart, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Aura Within You for more such inspiring stories that remind us of the true power of kindness.